What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And today in this video, we're going to be talking about the new roster revolution 99 overall Alan Lazard. And honestly, this card looks really solid. Now, I will say he is missing one ability, and we will talk about that. But let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. Number one, he is 6'5", 227 pounds. He has 99 speed if you do have a +1 with the John Ross. He has 99 catching, 99 spec catch, 99 short, 98 medium, and 99 deep route running. So route running wise, really solid there. He also has 94 change of direction, 99 carrying, and he only has 78 spin, but I will say he is over the height threshold to get the glitchy spin move, so he definitely will have that. Now, if we take a look at the abilities, we are using Yak'em Up X Factor, just the normal one. We'll see if we get that activated, but he does come with Grab and Smash baked on for 0 AP. If we use the Stiff Arm or Truck, we should be able to break a tackle, and here are all of these 0 to 1 AP abilities, starting off with Acrobat for 0 AP and Short End Elite for 1 AP. The next ability we have is Red Zone Threat, Grab and Go, and Backlash. We're going to be using that Red Zone Threat. He also has any X Factor you want. He only gets one of those, so we did decide to use the Double Me X Factor. The next bucket is all of these 0 to 1 AP abilities. Everything is basically 0 AP except for Route Tech, which is 1 AP. The only downside to this card is he doesn't have 87 trucking, so he does not get Tank. Tank is such a must-have ability, and not using it or even using Truz is honestly very scary, but we're going to test it out anyways. We'll see how we do there. We also do have Evasive, so we can get the spin, and we also did throw on the mid elite for 0 AP. He also has human joystick and every other catching ability that you would want, as well as matchup nightmare for 0 AP. But this is the setup we're going to be using on Alan Lazard. Hopefully we do not fumble, because it's very scary going out there playing against Avalanche teams and not having Tank or even Truz on, but we're going to see what we can do with Alan Lazard. Let's get into a game. Well, guys, we have found a game, and we do have these Jets uniforms on with, of course, Alan Lazard playing wide receiver 1. We're going to see if I can give him a shot. I mean, I can never complete my first pass. All right, let's see if we can get this ball to Lazard. I mean, it is a corner route. I can't imagine it's going to be very easy to do. And right, if there's really a time that I need Lazard to get open, it is about right now on this corner route. And we should be open. He's going to be holding on to it. And I thought we were going to be walking into the end zone. We do have a catch with him for 32 yards. All right, if we put him on a very tiny corner route, maybe it gets open. Definitely does not. We'll actually just throw to Spice Adams, and Spice is going to be getting us about 2 yards. All right, I have one plan and one plan only. My opponent knows what I'm going to do. Actually, we're going to put it on a corner route instead. Maybe that'll work. And Lazard, can you just come down with this? Lazard with the touchdown. I thought my opponent was actually going to like follow him with his user, because he kind of just sat there like hovering over him, but I guess he just let him go. I mean, I'll take the touchdown. All right, my opponent on his last drive, when we ended up getting ball, he actually scrambled out with Mayfield and fumbled, so kind of hoping something like that happens again, but he knows that I got Avalanche everywhere. He's running CD out of bounds. Let's see if he runs it, maybe? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a play action of some sort. It's just another motion, and we are guarding nothing. Actually, it looks like Isaiah Simmons is sitting there in his zone getting that interception. Don't tell me he's leaving. Come on, man. All right, so we do have Lazard on the field. We're going to see if he could absolutely just toast that card. And Lazard, if you don't come down with this ball, Lazard is going to be holding on to it. He's beating out his Night Train lane for the touchdown. Literally first play of the game, we get a touchdown. He's running man coverage. I don't know if he's trying to run bottleneck, but we got double meets everywhere, so don't know if I'd recommend it. The people that I've been playing today in Madden is absolutely disgusting. Literally just people that want to just run the ball. Luckily, this guy's not running Vanguard, but it doesn't matter. Rookie Williams is the greatest running back. All you have to do is run straight up the middle. I mean, do you see the front that I'm giving this guy? Like, you're going to tell me that he's just able to run right up the middle every time, and they take the worst angles. I also have Avalanche on every single player out there that is not on this D-line, and he breaks every tackle. All right, we're going to need probably Metcalf on this play, to be honest with you. And I have running backs. I have players that literally are just like, I don't even know what they're doing. Metcalf, hold on to this ball, though. Spin off of this. Oh, Metcalf, don't do it to him, buddy. And now we're breaking tackles. Get off of Metcalf. Look at him. All right, we're going to put, I guess, Lazard on a zig route. We'll see if the zig gets open. The zig is going to get open. Maybe we spin, and Lazard, the one thing I was going to say was going to happen, he fumbles. It literally doesn't matter. This guy doesn't even have to play defense. He could literally drop his controller, and his team would just clamp up for a reason. It's insane. All right, can somebody get open on this? I mean, he's not really sending any pressure. We'll just sit here, maybe reroute, and Kelsey, can he come down with this? Maybe spin off of this? We're taking a huge hit stick out of bounds. Lazard, can you come down with this? Lazard with the touchdown. All right, so we do have Allen Lazard on the field. We got him in the slot, looking like number 10 out there. Let's see if he can cook this Richard Sherman. He absolutely does cook him. Can we hit the spin? We do get that spin move. You can tell that is definitely the good spin in this game. I really just wish he had tank. It'd be so much better. I'm always going to be scared that this card is going to, like, fumble for whatever reason, but hopefully we just don't do that. And I do have him on a streak. We're gonna see if he could just absolutely burn him over the top, and it's not gonna happen, but it looks like Travis Kelce, if he can just get his feet down, Travis Kelce is getting the ball knocked out. You gotta be kidding. I do have double me on him. Honestly, I probably should have just actually given him the double me catch, but that was just so dumb. I feel like he should have definitely held on to that. And we're gonna go to a high ball. Lazard, can you hold on to it? Lazard's not able to. All right, if I, for some reason, throw an interception, you know, it just is what it is. This is a big 4th and 18. Can we see if we can get anything? We're going to give him a shot with double me, and he is holding on to that, but he's not able to get the first down. All right, so my opponent could be running this ball if I had to guess. It is going to be a run to Ashton Genty, and Genty just broke a hit stick with Avalanche and Enforcer. What are we doing here? I mean, it's not my user tackle, but that was ridiculous. He shouldn't have ever broke that tackle. All right, can we get an interception or something and hit stick him? And come on, this Genty is holding on to everything. All right, we're just going to shade underneath. I don't believe in his players. Thank you for my Avalanche fumble, finally. Give me that ball back. And Derwin James, can Derwin go all the way? It doesn't look like it's going to be able to. Actually, he might. Oh, hold on. I was going to say, I probably should have scored that, but it is what it is. I definitely could have played that a little bit better, but I kind of wanted to get Allen Lazard on the field, and Lazard being where he's at is not exactly the spot that I wanted. I moved him out of the slot because the slot just isn't working out, and okay. All right, we're going to go to a deep speed out. Who knows if the speed out's going to work? It should work, and he walks out of bounds. I really just want to get Lazard a touchdown, and it is honestly the hardest thing possible, I swear. This card just doesn't want to do what I need, and this is probably a pick, but I'm throwing it anyways, and Lazard had that ball in his hands, but he, of course, drops it. All right, Lazard, you're going to be on an in route. Maybe the in route's going to work, and it's not going to, but I'm going to throw it anyways, and Lazard actually holds on to it. All right, we're going to go to a zig route, and we're going to go to a zig route. Maybe this gets open. It's definitely not getting open, and I'll actually just throw it this way. And Latham, can you hold on to it? That's not exactly who I wanted to throw a touchdown to, but I guess it was just open. All right, I'm not even trying to throw to Lazard anymore. Lazard's just out there for a decoy. I'm here to actually try and win, and looks like Spice Adams is holding on to that, breaking the tackle. All right, maybe Kelce gets open, and it's not going to be Kelce, but it will be Spice, and Spice is just going to continue to feast for me. All right, what if you do like a little bit of a run like this, and Spice just up the middle? Keep on going, Spice. All right, so we do have Lazard on this type of... I guess, I don't know. I don't know what this play was. All I know is the end around is working, and Lazard, fight for the end zone. Lazard, I needed you to fight for the end zone, man. You were so close. Well, he couldn't get in there, so it looks like we're just going to have to take it with Spice, and Spice is going to be walking into that end zone. All right, my opponent's probably going to know what I'm doing, and he actually sold out for the run, and Lazard, can we, like, spin off of this? Lazard is going to be able to... Honestly, it looks like the end arounds are actually kind of cooking for me. All right, Spice Adams. Let's go ahead and just, you know, maybe... Honestly, it doesn't even matter if I go down there. This game is over. I will walk out of here with a victory. You love to see it. All right, we're going to go to a motion to Lazard, and Lazard... Free touchdown, Lazard into the end zone. Wow, that took literally like 35 minutes of recording. I don't even care if it's entertaining anymore. I've given up. Rather people just see what losers are playing this game at this point. Lazard, can you hold on to it? Lazard is going to get me the 2-point conversion. You love to see it. The only thing that make that better would be maybe like a kick return, which I don't know if that's going to happen. Actually, hold on. I might have spoke too soon. Kick return possibility? Oh my. Look at Spice Adams with the kick return. Hold on, Spice, please make it to the end zone. Spice into the end zone. Finally, EA gives me some luck on my side. I mean, I've only been asking for it. All right, it looks like Lazard is going to get the 2-point conversion. We are up by 3. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new 99 overall Allen Lazard in Madden 25. And on paper, this should just be a really good card. I mean, he's 6'5". He's going to get the glitchy spin move. He's going to have 99 speed on basically any team as long as you have John Ross or even a theme team of the Jets or Green Bay Packers. Stat-wise, Ability-wise, card's perfectly fine. He gets grab and smash, which really isn't that great of an ability. We weren't even able to really show it off. Double me's fine. He's got all the abilities that you're definitely going to want. Route tech for 1 AP. My biggest problem was the fact that I think EA was just completely against me today. I mean, dropped interceptions. I've never seen this happen so many times. I had literally like 6 forced fumbles and I didn't recover a single one of them. Alan Lazard had multiple times where he actually like had the ball hit his hands and he just dropped it. I don't know what I was really supposed to do about that, but if you guys somehow found it enjoyable, then let me know in the comments, because this was not enjoyable to record. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video in the comments below. But have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.